So, hello everyone, myself Hiten Ved, and today I am here to present my web development revenue generation project, which I did as a freelancer. I did freelancing for a local homeopathic doctor in Fagwara. So, the tech stack used was HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Jquery, and Tailwind CSS in Frontend, PHP in Backend, and MySQL as database. So, as you can see, this is the front page, the main home page, and these are the animations which I used. And the this full website is entirely based on my client's requirements. As per it showcases my client's ideologies, my client's methods, the process which the doctor follows while treating his patients, and basic homeopathy showcases what homeopathy gives to their patients. And so these are all the features. The first is the book an appointment button, which directly leads to a login page. Coming back to the home page, so next is this is the information regarding the doctor, and here as well. Then next is the why choose homeopathy section. So this showcases why homeopathy should be chosen as a correct measure of treatment, and how it nurtures their patients symptoms and helps them to rather than getting rid of them, treat them naturally. And as you can see, I have made everything interactive so that the website doesn't look static. And this is the spiritual aspect in homeopathy section, which deeply focuses on how homeopathy believes in healing the deeper self, rather than just suppressing the symptoms and treating the patients nicely. And this is the how it works section. As you can see, I have added appropriate animations so that obviously it for users ease. And this is the process which user needs to follow. It has been clearly mentioned here. And so the next is the instructions for homeopathic section, which the patient has to follow strictly. So next, this is the footer section. And next is the process and charges pages, which clearly and explicitly defines all the process for client's ease. Client can read it for and sorry, as patient's ease, and patient can read it. And as per my client's requirements. Next is the contact us page. So here is the contact us page. Any user, any visitor on the website can contact and regarding any thing. For example, if I write and any email address and test mail and any message, this is the test mail. So if I try to enter the email address wrong and submit it, it displays the appropriate message that email address needs to be entered correctly and name cannot have alphabets, and test email. So this is the process will take a little bit time to sending the email. And once the email is sent, the appropriate, yeah, this message is displayed, and the email must be received at my client's end. And it will be reverted back. Next is the location section. And this location section, I have added leaflet.js library to clearly locate my client's location if the user clicks on it. It is for the ease of their patients to detect my client's clinic's location for with Google Maps as well. And this is the address and clinic timings. Next is the your appointment section, which the client needs the patient needs to first in the process. So if I try to log in without anything, so these are the appropriate validations that these sections needs to be filled. So if I try to enter with any non-registered email ID and any non-registered password and try to log in, it says invalid email ID or password. So obviously user has to register first. So same criteria here also, these fields needs to be filled if I try to register with empty fields. So if I try user and any particular email ID, and these email ID needs to be exist with the user as it will be used in future purposes if the patient has to contact the doctor as well. And next is the password. and register. So it says registration successful, please log in. Now if I try to enter the same login id, if I try to log in with the same id which is just registered and enter the password, and this is the remember me feature. It will it has been made for the ease of the user, so that user does not have to type the credentials again, but the password needs to be filled as for security reasons, and try to log in. So this will display the user dashboard page, which clearly depicts the user's appointment status, as it says no current appointment, and gives the user to book an appointment as well as the appointment history. So a proper session has been maintained as well. So here for example, if a user tries to navigate to another pages and tries to navigate back, user is still logged in, and it will log out when user explicitly clicks on log out. So now if I try to book the appointment, so this is the preliminary details which the patient needs to fill in order to book the appointment. And if I click on book the appointment, empty. So these are the validations which needs to be followed. If I try to enter chief headache, chief problem, and this is the appointment mode. As per my client's requirement, there are two appointment modes, online and in person. Online mode will be followed in video call mode, as homeopathy needs to address all the patients in person. So online will be done that, and in person mode if it is chosen, then the client has to visit sorry the patient has to visit the clinic, which has been mentioned in the contact us section. And next is the have you done investigation section. So this is the section where the patient can upload all the previous done investigations, the previous checkups done. So if I choose yes, and if I try to choose any particular file, so if I try to choose this and upload it, so it is displayed here, and these are the formats and maximum size which needs to be uploaded. And these are the past medical history and family medical history section, which the patient needs to address if there, unless and if not, then it can be left empty and book the appointment. So finally, as you can see, the status has been changed, and it is the appointment is there for pending the approval. Now the patient has the option to cancel the appointment as well, by providing the appropriate reason and confirm the cancellation. For now being, I'm not canceling it. Now let's go to the doctor's page. Now this is the doctor dashboard which I created for my client. So if I try to reload it here, as we can see, the appointment which I just booked is visible here, user 7, with the chief problem, appointment mode, and the document as well. So if the doctor clicks on this, the report is visible and with the appropriate details. And here the doctor can set the appointment date and as well as the appointment time as per the doctor's requirement, and confirm the appointment. So once the appointment is confirmed, as you can see here, the upcoming appointments is there. I have given it for my client's ease for setting up the appointments, and the doctor has the option to cancel the appointment as well. And there's a previous history section as well. For example, if I try to enter the patient id and patient name, and if I try to view the history, so here is the history of the patient, all the previous appointments. Now we go back to the user page and so try to reload it. So now if we try to here, as you can see, the previous appointment was user 7 at the rate gmail.com, which was booked at 18, and the time was 0016. As you can see, the time has been exceeded the current time, so the appointment has been completed as said by the doctor. So as we can go with the new appointment and book it with the previous ways, and book it. Now the doctor can reapprove the appointment in case of any particular reasons. And if I try to set the 19 date and any particular 12:19 p.m. and confirm the appointment. So now coming back to the users page, if we so this is the upcoming appointment section which the user can see. So this is the upcoming appointment which I just set up. So yes, this is all about the web page. And yes, the website is fully responsive in nature. If I try to open it in a mobile mode, as you can see, the elements are auto arranged themselves. And log out, and this is the view in the mobile mode. And as you can see, the remember me function is also working. The credential is there now, just the user has to fill in the password for the ease of the user. So this was all about my project, and I had a great time working on it. Thank you all.